Everyone, thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Hi folks, Brian Anderson here, alongside two fantastic analysts, Grant Hill and Brent Barry at the table, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. Here are the five for the Suns. They've got Stephen Curry, Carmelo Anthony out there with Kevin Durant. Then there's Devin Booker, and it's Ewing in at center. And for the Pistons, they've got Giannis Antetokounmpo. Also Kevin Durant out there. And it's Thomas in at the one. Well, we got an old-fashioned matchup on our hands tonight, Grant. Two teams who deploy impactful big men.
Yeah, B.A. And in a league where perimeter play so often is the deciding factor, tonight I expect this to be a slugfest inside.
Here we go. And it's the Pistons to start out. Durant with it. Antetokounmpo outside. Here's Dumars. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for three.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot three.
Well, you look at the length and athleticism of this young Pistons roster, Grant. Quite the foundation.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, those are things you can't teach. So the rate at which this new coaching staff develops that will determine just how quickly they can deliver on that innate capability.
You know, Brent, for the Suns franchise, it's hard to believe they've never won an NBA title.
Pretty incredible with the Ring of Honor in Phoenix that they have, and the amount of Hall of Fame players that have put on that jersey. And they've lost the finals a few times, up 2-0 back in the 21 finals. We've got a couple of MVPs, some fantastic teams. The title is the last frontier for the Phoenix Suns.
Here's Dumars, and the three-pointer goes. Dumars has got 6.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets. Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
And there's the call on Devin Booker.
Take the shot, right, stop them. Oh boy.
He's not playing within himself. 2 fouls in less than a minute. He's got to dial it back some.
Thompson, he's checked in for the Suns. So it's Detroit now. It's a three-point game. Durant's shot is off.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Shot is good by Curry.
Melo good at scanning the entire floor, and that's why that time he found the open teammate.
Detroit has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. On the wing, Durant. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo.
Run around, there's a guy behind
the
you
defensive
running at
effort
the
was
ball.
lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And stolen by Antetokounmpo.
You had it.
Durant with it. Durant covering. Here's Thomas. Got a piece of it.
How about Melo rising up quick to that one there? Nice shot clock.
The Pistons making a switch here. Parker's checked in. .121 left in the first quarter here. For three, Durant. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Phoenix has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Here's English. Antetokounmpo covering. From outside the arc. Thompson, no good.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Pass to Durant. Here's Parker. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
He really suffocated him there, guys. Just excellent work.
And there's Durant. That one's good. On the assist by Thompson. Durant's got 5.
Yeah, I don't know what you do there. You can't really defend Kevin Durant.
Parker passes to Durant. Three-pointer, no good. Outside Durant. Takes it inside. And Durant with the big finish.
Well, long legs of Kevin Durant there galloping down the lane. I don't know how you catch up there.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Dumars. He's got 6. That one rolls around and rims out.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
And it's good. 2 points.
Length helping KD there. He just slinks around the paint, waiting patiently.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
I reckon it's a lot of your team.
So it's both teams making
I'll go back and
substitutions here.
change it later. No, I think the whole thing will figure out how to do it.
First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. For three, here's Lillard. No good on the shot. Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for the Suns. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. Back after this.
Yeah. I mean, they've been worried to listen. Warriors got the best one, and then 76ers.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
And Grant, players often looking to exaggerate contact.
You
You like the new idea called text for flopping?
You know, BA, it's even better than the fines they did in the past and posting it online. I mean, with the text, now it's hurting you on the court. So if you ask me, it's long overdue.
They've got Luka Doncic. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Parker in at the point. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Yet to see a basket. That shot's good by Parker.
What a dime there from Giannis. Excellent sharing the basketball.
And so it's Booker with it. He brings it up for the Phoenix Suns. They lead by 4. The Phoenix Suns have proved that one smart trade can make a big impact, Brent.
Now, BA, I'm going to challenge you here. Is it smart to put Kevin Durant on your team? Of course it is. I mean, that's a blockbuster deal. The franchise went for it. They grabbed the talent. They grabbed one of the best players of all time to join this core to see if they could push themselves to an NBA championship.
Now here's Doncic. 6 to shoot. Antetokounmpo finds Doncic. Second shot opportunity. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
So tough to contain the length of Giannis. When he takes those strides, he's going to make you foul him.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
Now here's Embiid. Outside Booker. Stolen by Parker. Oh, don't let Giannis in.
Not much a defender can do against Giannis there.
Booker, pass to Embiid. Back to Booker. From 6 feet away. No good off the back of the rim.
Nice work defensively. Beating him up top and forcing the miss.
Antetokounmpo, right side. Doncic on the wing, guarded by Durant. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the pump fake. The three from Thompson. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Thompson's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Lets it go from the wing. Doncic.
Chuck's decided to play proper.
One of the most entertaining players in the league.
The Suns have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Pass to Durant. It's Booker on the wing. Out to Thompson. Durant. Pass to Thompson. And the Suns get another 3.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Antetokounmpo outside. Anthony against Doncic. Goes back up. Here's Parker. Sinks the tray. Parker's got 6 in the quarter. Phoenix has gotten 5 in their 9 attempts from deep to go. Pass to Embiid. On the wing, Thompson. Durant takes it in. Embiid finds Thompson. The kick to Durant.
Fuck you.
What if it goes?
Fuck you.
Oh, got it off.
We passed it back to Durant. No, you didn't.
And a
You
pretty
didn't
tightly
pass it back to
contested game
Durant.
here as we end the first half. Suns ahead.
Pass
They
backwards.
lead by
I'm going to
5.
be spastic
Well, now a
and
minute to
pretend to
check in
throw
with
it to a
Allie
different
LaForce.
player.
She's
But
courtside.
it's going to
Hey,
trick the
Allie.
only
Thanks a
will.
lot. I'm with Frank Vogel and Coach. What's going to be critical in this
Hey, orange in class. The eating of an orange is a lot like a good marriage. Just eat it, damn oranges.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the third quarter.
Will's a fucking retard.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
The Suns leading. And so in the game for Phoenix, Stephen Curry is out there with Devin Booker. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
And even with the coach's challenge in still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he still heaved.
White, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. The first one falls. Talking about the Detroit Pistons. This is a team that has lacked star power recently, Brent.
Well, they've drafted some guys that are still hoping to be potential stars in the league. And BA, there might be a couple guys on that roster right now that can do that. But front office is trying to find somebody where they can put a stake in the ground and say, this is our star, and this is who we're moving forward with.
Phoenix has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Curry passes to Anthony, and that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. Curry passes to Ewing, and here's Anthony. Sinks it from distance. Anthony's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. The Pistons trailing. For 3, Durant.
Fire inside of KD, wanting to be his best in every phase of the game, including the defensive end.
Pass to Booker. It's Booker on the wing. The kick out. Curry fires from deep. And the Suns get another 3.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And clearly he needs no time to warm up.
There's a minute 47 left in the third. The kick to Durant. Pass to Curry. Time called here. The Suns decide to talk it over.
And things are always changing throughout a game. Teams have to adjust on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
Doncic is checked in for the Pistons. Damian Lillard comes in for Thomas. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Sends it home from three-point land. Anthony's got 6 here in the quarter.
Melo not afraid to pull the trigger from deep, that time from 3.
From deep, here's Doncic. Another 3 for Detroit.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Come on now. This kind of powerful finish gets guys going.
Yeah, especially when it's coming from your point guard. What a flush.
Yeah, great read, calls his own number, and then sends it home.
Here's Doncic. Coming off a Suns make. That 3's off the mark.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Oh, Durant playing big in the paint.
Well, we talk a lot about the shooting. KD obviously pretty much automatic foul line down.
Dumars misses. And so Anthony will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off. Lillard outside. Fires the 3. Kevin Durant with a rebound. For Phoenix, they've gotten all 6 of their shots to fall. Talk about a perfect start to the half. Curry. Another one falls for Phoenix.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Dumars passes to White. Here's Lillard. Will it go? Again, the miss by the Pistons. Anthony outside with 4 on the clock. And the layup is good. Anthony's got 8.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
Detroit calls timeout. Durant for 3. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
One of the things you got to admire about Kevin Durant is his ability just to continue to focus on playing basketball. This guy is a true hooper.
He hits the second from the line. And he nails the third. Outside Booker. Oh, what an incredible end to the quarter.
Wow, incredible indeed. Waits until the very last second to let it fly.
Oh, man, that's got to be frustrating for the defense, too. You just give up momentum like that at the end of the quarter.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. The Suns on top. They lead by 18. And time for a short break. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Kevin Durant is out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Garnett in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for Detroit right now.
Looks so effortless for Kevin Durant, making long-range shots look unchallenging.
Pass to Ewing. Left side Booker. Over to the left wing. Anthony finds Durant to the middle. And Booker with the jam.
Booker firing on all cylinders, and this guy is one of the toughest in the NBA to slow down.
This Pistons squad struggling. And he goes in for the dunk.
He's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
Booker, the pass to Curry. The 3 is up. Giannis with the rebound. Detroit shooting about 41%. And the Pistons, another 3.
Kind of like playing in the rec league, little to no defense on that possession, and the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
Durant, pass to Booker. Here's Ewing. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
So dynamic with the ball. Durant showing his versatility with that dish.
Detroit has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the 4th. Antetokounmpo outside. Pass to Dumars. Outside Durant. From downtown. And it's Ewing with a rebound. Ewing's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Oh, there's the alley. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Booker. For Detroit, they've gone 3 of 4 in the 4th and looking confident on offense. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Thomas. The 3, Durant. Wow. KD knocks down a tough 3.
Defense, good. Durant, better.
Ball stolen. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
They need to run plays for him, get him more touches, whatever it takes to get him producing.
Booker. And Booker with the jam.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Suns.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Kevin Durant.
It's hard to think of a part of the game where he didn't play a major role. Mentally, physically. I mean, he showed us what he's capable of when he's feeling his best.
Outside Durant. Three-pointer. Ooh, Durant with some nice D.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
To the paint. Here's Garnett. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
Oh, how about the vision from KD? Fantastic at moving the ball and then working it to his teammates.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Durant's shot is off. Anthony, the pass to Curry, and a bit of a battle for the ball, and the officials signal a jump ball here. Here's Booker. Takes the three. Kept alive. Out to Anthony from behind the arc. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Melo powering his way through the defense down there. He's used to that kind of contact throughout his career.
Anthony. Carmelo Anthony.
And he hits the first of 3. And the second free throw is good.
Just get a feeling like Melo has brought some extra energy to this one. This guy eats, drinks, and breathes basketball, but he's at it here tonight.
Thompson with a steal. So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Steph, I know it's still early, but how do you...
All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Brent Barry, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.